Secretary, you will never guess.
Let me try, Governor. Ibrahim was found having a long conversation with the fire starter.
Well, Secretary, you are wrong. Ibrahim was found trying to poison the fire starter. I cannot believe it.
If Ibrahim felt sufficiently hunted to take an enormous risk and give himself away, my document is not going to be of much use. Where is the Chamberlain held?
Unfortunately, he managed to escape. I believe many of the guards were in his pay. Why did Allah so blindfold me about this man for so many years? But what document are you speaking of?
If we needed any more proof of Ibrahim's guilt, I think we now have it.
But why? Why? These men, why did they take my daughter away?
Ozdemir, Hayat's letter mentions a holy and forbidden place, a sanctuary, a spectacular place.
A holy and spectacular place, that is all there is in Jerusalem. I think that Isa al-Ghauri must be awakened. Go and ask him the question, Adrian. He has already given you good advice. Perhaps he has an idea.
The day is not yet risen.
And if it were not... So, where have your studies led you? I am really an important man. So, where have your studies led you?
They are leading me towards a holy
and forbidden place? That is exactly what Aramas Sharif means. The answer you were looking for is contained in your question. As often happens, the answer you were looking for is contained by no other way but thought, Dhimmi. Otherwise you would violate. Do you want us to try the experiment? I can open the doors to that place in my own way. Do you want
to go to Haramas Sharif through imagination? Is that not a little
childish? A powerful instrument of knowledge. It can introduce us to other realities than the ones in which we daily dwell. Close your eyes. Other realities than the ones in which we daily dwell. Close your eyes. To protect a sacred rock, the rock that the followers of Allah say is the center of the world, and from which the Prophet leapt towards the heavens, a dome was built. Become its new architect, and you shall be worthy enough to enter. Begin by circling the rock with a ring of columns. Build a second colonnade outside the first to create an ambulatory. Now raise the building's walls. Now cover the columns with a drum of stone that 16 windows shall pierce. Finally, place the double cupola on the building so that you can admire the work you have just recreated in all its splendor. If you wish, architect, a second task awaits you. Release your hand, architect. Take the building stones and rebuild Al-Aqsa, the largest mosque in Jerusalem. First, draw the central nave, then surround it with 2 rows of columns. Extend the nave with 2 bays. Seven arcades must now make up the porch. Place a transept at the end of the nave and cover their crossing point with a cupola. Good. Now it is up to you to survey the wonder your mind has rebuilt. Well, Dimitri, endowed with the virtues of imagination, have you found any information that may assist your search?
I have seen Cross were empty of all human presence.
Mystery. What else can I do for you? Wait, forget that. Let that be your mystery. What else can I do for you?
Nothing else.
Adrian himself. At daybreak, the guards found a message to you left on the steps.
To Mohammed. Since Only you have discovered how to follow the path I drew. It is up to you. I shall be waiting for you there. And you shall become the second of my disciples. There. And you shall become the second of my disciples. There. And you shall become the second of my disciples.
The ram,
The ram often represents the Jewish people. The first Christians took the of recognition, and the lion is an animal which is greatly respected in the lands of Islam.
Do you know where the...
A little outside the city, near the ramparts.
I shall give the order to...
No, Governor. If he is angered, who knows how he may react? It is better if we do as he asks. Who knows how he may react? It is better if we do as he asks. Hayat speaks...
Difficult to say. Obviously, the Chamberlain is the key to many things, but I do not yet fully understand.
Resentment, frustration, jealousy, who knows? The most hardy souls can sometimes... Governor, can you send for Imam Abdel Wahid? Archimandrite Palamide will bring Hikmah back to you. I promise you that together, the ram, the fish, and the lion will bring Hikmah